100%. Remember that, okay? That's an important number. And some of you are probably like, Aka, what's that got to do with the dragon and me growing slowly? Well, quite a bit actually. Hi, and welcome to Red Evony. I am Akayasha. You can call me Aka. Now, I'm going to go out on a limb and say that we like killing bosses. Okay? Is there anyone that doesn't like killing boss monsters? In fact, I'm going to go out right now and I'm going to kill some boss monsters. Okay? I've got a few bookmarked, so I'm going to load them up right quick. Okay? Here we go. Do that one there. Boom. Okay? Bosses loaded up and ready to go. Now, some of you will probably have the Dragon Fafnir on your boss general. And you might think that that's all good. But yeah, unless you fall into a specific group of people, you don't need that dragon. No, you do not need that dragon on your boss general, okay? It is slowing your growth. What you do need is the Bird of Hurricane, okay? Why? Simple answer is double drops, okay? Now, before you start hurling your arguments and objections at me, let me break this down for you. This is my main boss general, Zhao Yun. All right? This is the guy I use for doing the dirty business with the big bosses. Now, I have done my best to try to maximize my Zhao Yun for double drops. Okay? So if we look here, you can see he's got the dragon ring. All right? That's 28% double drop right there. He's got the logbook, okay, which is another 18%, right? And then I've got the spirit beast on him. And because I've put a lot of effort into doing my double drops, my spirit beast is, a little bit different. Okay? As you can see, it looks a little bit different. So, fortunately, I have been able to get to the point where I won't say every week, but on a fairly consistent basis, I can place top 10 on the world boss. And thanks to that, I have been able to accumulate a few of these awakening stones. Okay? So, I use the stone to enhance my spirit beast. Okay? And you only need to do it once. So, as you can see here, my spirit beast is at the highest quality. And then once you've done it, you just pump it up with spirit beast XP. So, my spirit beast is at level 15. And of course, with the spirit beast, you get mounted buffs. So you get attack, defense, and HP. Alright, granted, it's less than what you would get if you were using the dragon, but you still get these. More importantly though, you get the double drop. Okay, so as you can see here, I'm getting 21% double drop using this spirit beast. So if we take the ring, the logbook, and the spirit beast, that comes to a total of 67%. Okay, that's the amount of double drop I get from this general. But that's not all, because if we come out and we come to my VIP, as you can see, I'm VIP 16. If we scroll down right here, you can see that I get another 20% double drop from my VIP. So in total, anytime I'm using this general to kill bosses, I am getting 87% double drop, which is quite good, okay? Now, when we're thinking of boss monsters, the most important thing that we want to do is get resources, right? And what is the most important boss monster for you to kill to get resources? Yimmers, okay? It's not a trick question. When that event is running, everyone automatically gets an extra 15% double drop added for them. So if we look at it, 87% from the boss general plus 15% from the Yimmers. What does that come to? 102%. Okay, so we passed the 100% mark for double drops. What does that mean? It means guaranteed double drop every time I'm using this general to kill Yimmers. Okay? And with this general, I can kill up to level 5 Yimmers comfortably. So, if you were in that situation, getting a guaranteed double drop, and you are knocking out those boss monsters like on a regular basis, how much do you think that will increase the speed of your growth? Of course, for the majority of people, it's difficult for you to reach 100% double drop when you're using the dragon. And that is exactly and precisely why I say the dragon is slowing down your growth, when you consider what you are leaving on the table by not using the spirit beast. Now, usually when I present this situation to people, they usually bring up 2 questions. First question is, what do you do about PvP? Well, in my case, I have a sort of a simple solution. I have a separate Cav general for PvP. Okay? In my case, I use Hannibal, right? He's the one I use to do the dirty business for PvP. And as you can see, he has Fafnir on him. Fafnir has better buffs than the Spirit Beast, and you need that for PvP. So this is what I do. And here's a little hack that I do right now, okay? As you can see, he's got some gear pieces missing. So what I do is that I have the gear on my boss general most of the time. Then when it comes time for battlefield or SVS or some kind of PvP, I take these 3 pieces of gear off, right? Take them off and I put them on my Hannibal. Okay? And there you go, I'm ready to roll. So for me, the issue of killing bosses or PvP is not really a problem. Now, the next thing that people usually question about is the world boss. Okay? The world boss, unlike regular bosses, has nothing to do with double drops. So, for me, in my case, I still use my Hannibal to hit the world boss. Given my circumstances, that ends up working out a bit better for me. And like I said, on my server, I can place top 10 fairly consistently. So I'm good on that front. Now, the next question that a lot of people have is that, well, if that's the case, then you're not able to kill higher boss monsters. And yeah, I'll admit that, it can be a bit difficult for me to kill level 6 monsters and above. I can do it, it just hurts a lot. But even at my current level, that's still not a big enough reason for me to put the dragon on my boss general. Okay, the first point being that, in all honesty, the difference between the rewards that you get for a level 6 warlord, for example, and a level 5 warlord, there's really not that much difference between them. For the amount of pain and wounded that you have to go through to kill a level 6, not really worth it in my opinion. But if I wanted to get more buffs to kill the higher monsters, again, I have so much avenue to do that with my current general as it is. As you can see, I haven't completed his specialties. I've barely done his ascension. The general is at level 40. My monarch is at 41, so I could increase the general's level. So there are still ways for me to get more buffs from this general than needing to go and put the dragon on him. And like I said, I'm killing boss monsters comfortably. So I've got no issues there. And if you assess your situation as well, you probably figure out that you'll likely be better off with the Spirit Beast than with Fafnir. Okay, now with that being said, the group of people that this argument really doesn't apply to is people with high enough VIP levels. As you can see here, I'm VIP 16, and as I showed earlier, I get 20% double drop with this VIP level. However, if you are looking at higher levels, let's say VIP 20, for example, as we have here, anyone that is VIP 20 and above gets 40% double drop from their VIP. Okay? So, essentially, the amount of double drop that you would have gotten from the Spirit Beast, you get from your VIP. That way, you can put the dragon on your boss general. If you set it up correctly, you can still attain the 100% double drop. and you have the higher buffs of using the dragon. Plus, for people with VIP levels this high, you get the added bonus that this double drop applies across the board. So if you set up your rally joining generals correctly, you could achieve 100% double drop on all your boss monsters. So yeah, those are the only people that this talk about Fafnir and the Spirit Beast would not apply to. But of course, we all know what it takes for you to get to VIP 20. Okay? And that's not, something that is a cup of tea for everyone. But with that being said, if you're currently using Fafnir on your boss general and you make the switch, you will see a considerable rise in the amount of stuff that you bring in from the boss monsters and a considerable increase in the speed of your growth. But of course, that's not the only factor that will affect how fast and how quickly you grow in the game. There are a lot of other things that come into play when you are trying to increase the speed of your growth. And if growing faster is something that has been a bit of a problem or a concern for you, then you can watch this video here where we lay out all the key points that you need to have nailed down for you to grow quickly in Evony. That's it for me, guys. Thank you very much. Aka signing out.